Welcome to A Course in Miracles, the practice. Understanding is not necessary to apply these daily practices. As you practice this daily, understanding will come. Some of the exercises, all of which are simple, over the next 365 days, your mind will want to resist. Practice them anyway. And welcome to A Course in Miracles, the practice. Am I on live? I think I am. Yes. Good morning and welcome to A Course in Miracles, the practice. And today we're on practice 51. And prior to today's prompt in the practice, we have our first review. This is review number 1. Beginning with today, we will have a series of review periods. Each of them will cover 5 of the ideas already presented, starting with the first and ending with the 50th. There will be a few short comments after each of the ideas, which you should consider in your review. In the practice periods, the exercises should be done as follows. Begin the day by reading the 5 ideas with the comments included. Thereafter, it is not necessary to follow any particular order in considering them, though each one should be practiced at least once. Devote 2 minutes or more to each practice period thinking about the idea and the related comments. Do this as often as possible during the day. If any one of the 5 ideas appeals to you more than the others, concentrate on that one. At the end of the day, however, be sure to review all of them once more. It is not necessary to cover the comments that follow each idea literally or thoroughly in the practice periods. Rather, try merely to emphasize the central point and think about it as part of your review of the idea to which it relates. After you have read the idea and the related comments, the exercises should be done with your eyes closed and when you are alone in a quiet place if possible. This is emphasized particularly for reviews at your stage of learning. It will be necessary, however, that you learn to require no special settings in which to apply what you have learned. You will need it most in the situations which appear to be upsetting, rather than in those which already seem to be calm and quiet. The purpose of your learning is to enable you to bring the quiet with you and to heal distress and turmoil. This is not done by avoiding them and by seeking a haven of isolation for yourself. You will yet learn that peace is part of you and requires only that you be there to embrace any situation in which you are. And finally, you will learn that there is no limit to where you are, so that your peace is everywhere as you are. You will note that for review purposes, the ideas are not always given in quite their original form of the statement. Use them as they are given here. It is not necessary to return to the original statements nor to apply the ideas as we suggested them. We are now emphasizing the relationships among the first 50 of the ideas we have covered and the cohesiveness of thought system to which they are leading you. So for practice 51, the review for today covers the following ideas. Nothing I see means anything. The reason this is so is that I see nothing and nothing has no meaning. It is necessary that I recognize this, that I might learn to see. What I think I see now is taking the place of vision. I must let it go by realizing that it has no meaning so that the vision may take its place. The second review is, I have given what I see all the meaning it has for me. I have judged everything I look upon, and it is this and only this that I see. This is not vision. It is merely an illusion of reality because my judgments have been made quite apart from reality. I am willing to recognize the lack of validity in my judgments because I want to see. My judgments have hurt me, and I do not want to see according to them. The third review is, I do not understand anything I see. How can I understand what I see when I have judged it amiss? What I see is the projection of my own errors of thought. I do not understand what I see because it is not understandable. There is no sense in trying to understand it, but there is every reason to let it go and make room for what can be seen and understood and loved. I can exchange what I see now for this merely by being willing to do so. Is not this a better choice than the one I made before? The fourth review is, these thoughts do not